FaceNick. We're doing FaceNick. FaceNick is a little dressed down today because Face Erica failed to remind FaceNick to wear FaceNick appropriate attire. Her fault. But that won't stop us from being a little, FaceNick likes to be a little, likes to toot his own horn every now and then. Likes to puff himself up. So I'm going to read through an amazing list of accomplishments that we here at the city have achieved in the last couple of years. All right, you can get this full report by going to northlibertyiowa.org/goals and find out sort of what we've accomplished and what our goals are going forward. But I just want to give you an idea of what we've accomplished here in the last few years. Okay. Expansion building plans for the library, city hall, and streets department. Fundraising for the library completed and is ready to bid. Relocation of city hall, council chambers, and the police department. New council chambers, which includes a wireless connection and fiber lines for NLTV viewer ability. That's what it says, viewer ability. Council chambers also includes side monitors rather than relying on projections and easel displays. All board and commission meetings are televised. Council chambers includes audio system for audience amplification. Chambers includes room dedicated for closed session meetings. We've moved to a paperless council and commission packets with our iPads, one of the first in the state. One of the first in the state to do so, featured in American City and County Magazine, as well as the Iowa League of Cities Cityscape magazines. For streets, we've completed Phase 1 of the Jones Boulevard project. 965's Phase 1 is complete, and Phase 2 is being planned, and a $1.125 million in surface transportation funds were awarded. We have got new traffic signals. We have continued monitoring of 965 for added lights and tweaks on an annual basis. Penn Street widening project with stoplight at Jones Boulevard. The Cherry Street signals. Gulfview Drive connection. Alignment of Gulfview and Fairview. The Dubuque Street we added to the MPO 20-year plan. Forever Green Road. Library has increased its hours of operation. As far as staff, we've hired a city attorney. We've hired support staff for human resources. We've updated our personnel manual. We have ongoing training and lunch and learns. The street department has added an additional employee. The police department has added additional staffing. The development of a citywide safety committee with updated safety programs is underway. We've discussed multifamily land use and zoning at a joint council planning commission meetings. We've executed an annexation agreement with Coralville. We've updated the city codes. Those are also all available online. We started an economic development plan, including publication and working with outside organizations to create programs for small businesses. The University of Iowa Community Credit Union project with other parties in rezoning and economic development. We've worked on trails, including the Dubuque Street Trail, the new trail extension in Liberty Center Park, a new trail tie-in with the Mead Barn. Parks, we have new parks facility. We have a new playground at Penn Meadows Park. We have community gardens. We've used a percentage of compost in city park grounds in lieu of traditional fertilizers. The DNR Free Fish Weekend at Liberty Center Park on an annual basis. Parking lot and rain gardens at Penn Meadows Park. We've completed development of Cornerstone Park. We've harvested prairie seed from our existing landscape areas and seeded a 20,000 square foot area at Cornerstone Park. The Parks Department staff completed much of this demolition work in preparation for the new council chambers project, tearing down of old homes and cleaning up and seeding of our Main Street property. We stocked the fish with DNR in city-owned ponds. We met with the Parks and P&Z for a joint planning session. We've completed our sanitary sewer study on our infrastructure so that we know where that's going to have to go. We've accomplished a lot while maintaining a tax rate and cash reserves, maintaining it about 25%, and we are in excellent financial shape. The police have completed their first police contract. The police are providing 24-hour-a-day, 7-day-a-week service, and we've had additional officers come on board. The fire department has had it expanded into a new space, and they've purchased an additional attack truck. As far as transit, our transit committee was appointed with a transit study, and they recommended extension of our existing service. The city has executed an agreement with the city of Coralville to provide the service starting last month. And the MPO representatives support future transit needs in the 20-year master plan. We've adopted a golf cart ordinance. We've completed our hazard mitigation plan. Here at NLTV, we offer a new live streaming service for all of our broadcasts. We have put in a new programming system, and we have also built a decent backup system so that to archive old programming, public meetings, and the like. We have completed a citizen survey. As far as landscaping, we have nice new landscaping on the intersections of Highway 965 and at Gulfview Drive and St. Andrews Drive and Jones Boulevard. We've planted trees at Quail Ridge Park.
We've received Trees Please grant for Cornerstone Park. We were awarded Tree City USA 16 years in a row. We've remodeled the Mead Barn. We have done an annual Muddy Creek cleanup. The Ranshaw House has had its roof replaced. We've hosted the statewide baseball tournament last summer. We've upgraded the Babe Ruth baseball field, and it has a new scoreboard. We've assisted Nick Kading from the Iowa City Coralville Area Convention and Visitors Bureau in installing bookmark statues around Johnson County. We've had our annual Blues and Barbecue celebration. We've worked with schools, first in sports and recreation, including a larger gym at the new Buford Garner Elementary School. As far as our lift stations for wastewater, we've installed 4 new lift station generators. 8 lift stations now have permanent standby power. Cedar Springs lift station was upgraded with larger pumps, motors, and electrical systems that will meet the current and future growth of that area. And we required Penn Meadows lift station for development in that area of the city. Changes have been made to our water shutoff policy to reduce the workload. New program to store service line curb box information. We finished the ASR well testing, and we have filled the ASR well for when water usage is at a peak. We've improved our valve exercise program. Our water meter changeout program has also changed. We've replaced 12-inch water main along Penn Street. We've replaced the water pollution control EQ liner, completed a number of zoning ordinance amendments in order to stay current. We've increased our use of social networking, such as Twitter and Facebook. We now have over 600 likes, and FaceNick is very proud of this accomplishment. The library has been growing partnerships with various organizations, such as the Tall Corn Book and Going Green series. I'm not sure if that's a library, but it says library. Fiber network. We've got a fiber network that we're putting between all city facilities to increase communication, so that's on our own system. We've replaced our crack sealer. We've updated our snow removal equipment. We were named one of Money Magazine's top 100 small towns to live in America. Our building inspectors obtained certifications and meet state requirements. Our web-based building permit software is being put into place. We've established a program to recognize new businesses in town. We've upgraded city facilities' telephone systems, and that's coming online this year. All police marked squad cars now have onboard computers, and they've also replaced some of the other systems in there. The library now has downloadable audiobooks, ebooks, and laptops that you can borrow. The library is also the first in the state to come off of the Dewey Decimal System and to move on to a subject-based catalog system. And we've ramped up public outreach on all city activities. Now, some of those things you may not have any clue what those mean. And to be perfectly honest, FaceNick doesn't know what all of those things mean. But we are really proud of a lot of these accomplishments, and you can find that full list, again, at northlibertyiowa.org/goals. We have a few goals that we have specified that we're going forward. We want to develop a plan to make sure our baseball fields meet the needs for the future, both at Penn Meadows Park and on the west side of town. We want to complete the second phase of the Jones Boulevard project. We want to continue to partner with developers to assure that the easterly expansion of North Liberty goes well in a planned manner and not all willy-nilly, because we don't like willy-nilly. We're a little OCD. We have established the Centennial Celebration Committee. Our centennial is next year, and so that planning will go forward. We're really excited about that. And we've also we're working to implement a branding program so that people know what is part of the city and what we can help you with. If you have questions about North Liberty's accomplishments or its goals, you can get in touch with FaceNick on Facebook. Username is North Liberty. Or on Twitter. Our username there is also North Liberty. Or you can visit the city website and contact anybody that works with the city at northlibertyiowa.org. And we'll see you around.